meet I think every single one of you on the way in, and when I was doing the height over there, and I shook your hands for a reason. I'm going to tell you that you get one chance to make a first impression in life. Okay, one opportunity. And this is something hopefully that you can carry with you the rest of your life. And a lot of you guys did a fantastic job of greeting me. You looked me in the eye, you told me your name, you gave me a good firm handshake. Some of you guys, we're going to fix you right now. Okay? What's your name? John Booker. Come on up here, John. Okay. So, just like playing football, there are fundamentals that go into the greeting we use in this country. We use a right-handed handshake for the standard greeting, okay? I'm going to give you some fundamentals. Let's start with the footwork, all right? We want to have near foot back, so you want to create a little bit of space for yourself, all right? You don't want to be too much into somebody's space right here. So near foot back, okay? We want to have eye contact. Now look at your target, all right? There's an aiming point physically here in the V of the forefinger and the thumb that we're going to try to connect. So just like football, we also need to use peripheral vision. So we have a stance, we have eye contact, we have connection right here. We talk to each other with our eyes, we lock eyes, we say, how you doing? I'm Coach Clark. And he's Buddha. Not Buddha. Okay. So it's Buddha. Now I know him as Buddha instead of John Booker. All right. So listen. Here it is. Right? Boom. Nice to meet you. I'm Coach Clark.
Nice to meet you.
All right. About 2 seconds, and then you're out. All right? Because after that, it gets a little bit weird. Some of those people that like to hang on to your hand just a little bit too long. It's very uncomfortable. All right? So those are the basics of the handshake, all right? It's important that you make eye contact. It's important that you enunciate your name with clarity, all right? It's important that you're firm, all right? If you go to a banquet and they give you a tag or a sticker to put on your chest with your name, you want to put it on your right chest. The reason for that is it's easy for me to see when I greet you. Okay? So if you're meeting somebody, you make it easy on them. Everybody with me so far?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. All right, the next part of this is the 2 handshakes I got today, which we're going to eliminate forever, and I hope that you go back and teach some of your teammates is what we call the finger grab. That. Okay? Someday, go fly across the pond, visit the Queen of England, and that's how you can greet her. All right, but we're going to eliminate that of our repertoire. And the other one is the dead fish, where there's no pressure. It's just kind of gross, and I got that way too often today. So you've got to eliminate that. All right, you guys know who you are. All right. Finally, I will tell you that there may be an opportunity or a time in your life that you actually have to win the handshake. All right, I'll give you a great example. I once was a strapping young lad like yourselves, okay? Went away to college, had a girlfriend in high school, came back, that whole relationship dissolved, but she's walking down the street towards me with her new boyfriend, figuring she traded up. Well, me being a smart guy, said I'm gonna win the handshake here. All right, so I'm gonna give you 3 techniques to win the handshake. The first being, if you have good size hands and you want to win the handshake, you're going to go in at a little more of a vertical angle. Okay? So I go in a little more vertical, and I take my fingers and I wrap it around as a low knuckle. Okay? And I just start rolling that knuckle. Not very comfortable. I just won the handshake. Okay? If you're a guy that maybe doesn't have as big hands, but you still are in a situation of having to win, there's a pressure point on this metatarsal right here. All right, you're going to go in and you're going to drive your thumb right into it. All right, and you're going to rotate his hand just like that. All right, that will help you. And then my son, who helped me height everybody today, showed me this a couple weeks ago. You can also act like you're really bros and put your arm around the back and squeeze the back of his arm. So that's another way to win, actually. But listen, employers, you may interview with college admissions people. You may meet the father of a potential mate or love interest, along the way. But you're going to encounter people all your life, and it's important that you make a great first impression. And I hope this helps you when you do that. Okay? Fantastic.